Hello friends, greetings for the day. Today we all are aspiring in this competitive world to get a better future. Somebody is aspiring for management, somebody is doing engineering, somebody is aspiring for government jobs. The bottleneck is that whether a job interview is good or bad, everybody is asking this question because you need to get a better future, and to get that you have to go through a process that is called job interview. Now, when I say the word called job interview, in Wikipedia, the terminology interview means a communication between a two individuals when one person is asking question and another is answering it. Basically, the employer and the person aspiring to join that organization is answering questions. Well, you know what? It is not only about knowing you as a content, academic or a technical person. They want to understand that what kind of personality you are. Every individual is different. How are you? You have a different way of problem solving, innovative ideologies you have, and you behave in different ways in different situations. They want to understand whether you have the same kind of aspiration and attitude which they have as an organization. Hence, the most important factors in getting a successful career is job interview. And when you talk about job interview, the most important question which any interview usually start is either describe yourself or the famous question, tell me something about yourself. Now please understand, this is a very simple question, but we all know that we have stayed with us till the age we have. For example, I'm going to say, suppose I am already 25. It means I have lived myself for 25 years. How can I say only something about myself? Remember, when I have to say something about myself, it should neither be too long or not too short. You as an individual are made up of three things. Your past experience. Rather, I should say your personal, academic, professional and personal achievement. Your present, what you are aspiring, what you are doing to get your aspiration. Your future depends upon your present. So what are your future goals, your vision, your mission? Now all this need to be said in a very structured way, which can be said in tell me something about yourself. Now as soon as I enter the interview panel, I have to have a smiling face. I need to create a positive environment and vibes around me. Because if you have a smiling face, you carry it with it, you have a kind of a good reciprocal relationships happening. But it is not necessary that you should be smiling throughout as if you are watching a couple show. No. Now, see how we can answer. Okay? The answer will be structured in four manner or in a four different structure. Say, I have to mention about the name, I have to mention about the qualification, skills, work experience, and finally your goals. So suppose I have to start, the interviewer asks me, tell me something about yourself. I would say, sir, you can wish good morning or whatever you want, and then you can say, sir, my name is, or I am Mr. Please never use a term called myself. Grammatically it's not correct. You have to just use my name is Mr. X or I am Mr. X. And suppose if you have a unique name which has a difficult meaning or which has a very beautiful meaning or which has a very constructive meaning, do mention that because it will add feather to your cap. After mentioning your name, you need to go to the second compartment that is called qualification. Never mention the entire qualification from 10th, 12th and so on. Mention your highest qualification because the employer is interested in that qualification only because on that basis you will be getting recruited. Second, never mention short forms. For example, if I am an MBA, I will say, sir, I have done Master in Business Administration in Marketing. Okay. And secondly, suppose you have done well, you have got good marks, that is distinction. In that case, you can mention it because it will show that you are a very laborious or you are a very good or bright student. Third thing we should mention in the qualification is that suppose you have done any additional course or any diploma course or degree courses which can add to your chances of getting selected, do mention. Otherwise, it is not required. The third thing is that is skills and work experience. Now, many times we make a mistake with just try to use adjectives from our English knowledge. We say we have a leadership quality, we are a team member, I can handle difficult situation. Please do not do so. The reality is that in interview you should have to be very faithful and very organized in answering. Please mention something which has happened to you in the past which shows that you have these qualities. For example, if I say that I want to have a leadership quality, I am a person who wants to do welfare, I'm a person who works in a cooperative team. So I would say, for example, if I have been done in my past life, say I will say that, you know what, I have been the president of student council, I was working for NGO, and I also was a part of event management committee in my college. This shows that the past activities which we have done project the attitude of leadership, welfaristic attitude and cooperative nature. So please mention the facts and figures which you have already accomplished to show your skill set. Do not just mention it without having any logical base to it. And suppose you're already a professional, you have been working somewhere, please do mention your work experience, your professional achievements. If you have done something exceptional, salesman of the year or salesman of the month, you can mention it here. And if you're just a fresher, leave it to the skills, work experience as such you do not have, so you can skip about it. Now the fourth part is the goal. Now here is where you should be very committed to. Please visit the website of that particular company and thoroughly see what is there in their website. For example, what is the vision statement? What is the mission statement? What is the director message? Even the share price of that particular company, which will give you a complete understanding what this company is all about, what they want to see themselves in the next 5 years or the upcoming years, what are the management team, what is the structure. Once you have the complete understanding of the company setup, this shows two things. First, you are organized, you do a lot of homework while going for an interview. Second, you are serious for that organization. That is why you're doing so much of pain. Pick up the words from their website, inculcate in your answers so that whenever you're delivering any answer to the interviewer, he will come to know that this person has the same kind of mindset. He is using the same kind of terminology, so there will be a kind of a connectivity and relationship established with that. In fact, you have to take this along. When I'm talking about goal, in the answer you have to say that, sir, down the line 5 years, I have to have my personal achievement and professional achievement. Personal, as a person, I want to go for a world tour with my parents in 5 years, next 5 years. In professional world, I want to become the regional sales head. This project that this person is visionary, he's committed, and he does a lot of planning to achieve its target. If these kind of person or individual get appointed in the organization, they will be behaving in the same professional attitude. So you mutually gain as an individual and they gain as a company. So friends, whenever I'm preparing Tell Me Something of Yourself, I will be preparing it on this sub 4 heads so that I can give a competent answer. Remember, the interviewer maximum can have a concentration for more than 60 seconds or so if we are giving a competent, balanced and a planned answer. Okay. Next time again we'll put a new interview question, and for time being, thank you so much.